Hey guys, the Firebird is here. Only 388 more days till Rise of the Beast comes out. I don't know about you guys, but every time I look at the clock, time just flies. Anyways, these are the jokes. I hope you guys are enjoying them. Also, shout out to the fan art of the day, Agent Bumblebee. He made this drawing of Jazz and Bumblebee from, I think they're both supposed to be from G1. It looks very nice actually. So yeah, keep up the good work, man. It looks very cool. And if you guys want to submit your own art to be featured in the fan art of the day section, submit your art in my Discord server in the art section. So if you guys want to come, chill, ask me questions and stuff like that, consider joining the Discord server. But remember, you need to be 13 plus to join, because that's a Discord rule. So today we're going to be talking about Rise of the Beast, because there's been quite a few new developments and some interesting stuff that's coming in the future. Now, first I'm going to talk about the thing that a lot of people are curious about, and that is the trailer. Now, listen, a trailer does exist. Laszlo Ben pretty much kind of confirmed it. Silver Optimus Prime in the TFW.5 website also confirmed it. It's just a trailer, it's ready, but because the movie's so far away, we're probably not gonna see it anytime soon. Now, a few weeks ago at CinemaCon, footage for Rise of the Beast was actually shown, which I guess it's just like small snippets of the first trailer. In it, we saw RC, Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, and maybe Mirage. It's still a bit debated because, you know, it was a very quick display of the movie, so, you know, it's not like they could just go back and rewind everything for the people there to see. But the point is that the footage does exist, it is out there, and right now we're just waiting for the official teaser to drop. Now, the teaser is probably going to be at around 30 seconds long, maybe even less. Because remember, we're still a year away, so it doesn't really make sense to release a trailer at this point. If anything, we could see a trailer by the end of the year. But anything like sooner or closer, I just don't see it happening. I don't see that being the case. Now, in that video where I talked about, you know, the footage and like what people described of it, in CinemaCon, typically when they show stuff there, it usually gets revealed to the public a week or two later. So that's why he said, hey, let's wait a week or two, maybe we'll get something, you know, to show for, maybe we'll get some new teaser or whatever, and that didn't happen. So my guess is that Hasbro probably won't be releasing anything for Rise of the Beast because, you know, again, it's so early, or they're probably gonna do it next week. Now, the reason why I say next week is more likely than not the week in which we're gonna get a teaser or something like that. I mean, could. I'm not saying we will. It's been a rumor. People are speculating a lot. We could, but it's just a possibility. Because next week is actually Licensing Expo 2022, and Hasbro and Paramount are scheduled to attend. It's pretty much confirmed that Hasbro's gonna be talking about Transformers and a bunch of their other franchises. Now, typically at these expos, licensing expos, we have gotten some reveals for movie stuff in the past, specifically posters like Age of Extinction, The Last Night, and a few others. So people were speculating that at the very least, we are gonna see a teaser poster for Transformers Rise of the Beast from the Paramount stall. Now, at the very least, we're gonna see that. At the very most, we're probably gonna get a small teaser, or the teaser is gonna be made public for, you know, everyone else to see, just showcasing the new characters. So either way, we're definitely gonna get something for Rise of the Beast next week, so, you know, just keep on the lookout for that. But if you don't like waiting, then I have good news for you. We're gonna get our character reveals, character designs for Rise of the Beast very, very soon. I will say maybe around sometime this week. Now, the reason for that is because the Transformers Rise of the Beast gimmick toy line has been imported to the United States. This actually happened a while back at the beginning of the month. And a few months ago, we had like the whole toy listing for the first wave of Rise of the Beast. You know, the Rise of the Beast roleplay mask, the Smash and Changers, the Beast Battle Masters, I think that's what they were called. And a few of those toys have been leaked, stolen, by certain people on YouTube. But not only that, Silver Optimus from the TFW.5 website has actually found out that the US retailers had the toy line set to be released and displayed on May 26, 2022. Meanwhile, if you live anywhere else other than America, aka Europe, the retail release for these toys is gonna be February 22, 2023. So have fun waiting. The only toys that have been revealed for Rise of the Beast will be the Optimus Prime gimmick toys, the Off-Road Bumblebee Camaro mode, and Optimus Prime mode. which still leaves RC, Wheeljack, Air Racer, Cheetor, Rhinox, which makes them the characters that we're most likely gonna see in the upcoming weeks. As for Scourge and Battletrap, we still don't know if we're gonna get any Wave 1 toys of them. I don't think so, at least from the leaks I covered a while back, it doesn't look like it. Now keep in mind that the toy line that's about to be released very soon, like next week, it wouldn't surprise me if by next week you go to your local convenience store and you start seeing some of these toys out there in the shops. Now something that you need to keep in mind is that some of these toys are going to be repeats from the BB movie, more specifically the Optimus Primes and Bumblebee, since, you know, in this movie those two kind of barely change, with the exception of Bumblebee. He kind of gets a bit of a makeover, but not really. So the toys you're gonna see are for the most part gonna be repurposed, you know, Bumblebee movie toy line stuff, like the Energon Igniters and a few others. But as for characters like RC, Wheeljack, Mirage, and the Maximals, those are definitely gonna be brand new, and we'll find, and it's gonna give us an idea as to how these guys are gonna look like when the movie comes out. So, you know, fun stuff. It's the magical time of the year again when we're finally getting our first look at the movie characters. It reminds me of the Age of Extinction days when we first got our reveal at the Autobots from Age of Extinction, and we were all pretty hyped. And kinda disappointed at the humanoid designs. I know I was, and so was the Raging Nation. But it's nice to see that things are finally kinda moving along. But besides that, guys, that's pretty much all that there is to report. Yeah, I know, it's a bit of a short news update, but I feel like I should let you guys know so you guys can be on the lookout for any of these figures. If you see any of these figures in your local store, send me a picture to my Discord server. Like, I'll be happy to take a look at them and like maybe talk about it in a future video. You know, if you happen to be lucky enough that your store breaks the rules and sells their toys earlier. Some stores do that, so, you know, keep an eye out. As for the Licensing Expo, I do find it very curious how the Licensing Expo takes place from May 24 to May 26. And May 26 just so happens to be the exact same date in which the Wave 1 toys are meant to be released by US retailers. Coincidence? I think not. This is definitely a calculated move by Hasbro. I think this is definitely the time we're gonna start seeing these toys finally be put on shelves, and we're finally gonna get our first clear look at the characters. Well, at least the rest of them. I wouldn't get my hopes up for any CGI models just yet, because I mean, for the couple of Rise of the Beast toys that have been quote-unquote leaked, they're pretty much repackaging or like reusing some old toys, and they don't really show anything too revealing for the new movie aside from the logo. So in that regard, I wouldn't get my hopes up for, you know, oh, we're finally gonna get the CGI look of Optimus Primal, Nightbird, and so on. Nah, I don't think we are, which it's kind of a shame because I really want to see it. But Hasbro still wants to keep the movie a bit on the wraps since, you know, there's a whole year plus of waiting. But yeah, guys, Rise of the Beast toys incoming this week and next week, so keep your eyes open. And Hasbro Licensing Expo 2022, we're probably gonna see our first poster for Rise of the Beast. It will probably be something small, like, you know, the Age of Extinction poster in which it was just the Decepticon insignia covered by sand. I think you're probably gonna get something small like that. I don't think we'll be getting anything too like bombastic, but I'm just saying if we do end up getting those 30 seconds of, you know, footage from CinemaCon next week, I wouldn't be surprised. But again, keep your expectations kind of moderate. I know things are kind of ramping up and there's a possibility of a lot of cool stuff happening, but the movie's still a year away, so whatever we end up getting is still gonna be scaled back quite a bit. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you guys think we're gonna see just a poster for the Licensing Expo, or do you think they're probably gonna release the footage from CinemaCon? I can see them doing both, honestly. Like, at this point, I don't think there's much stopping them. If it's just like a 30-second thing, yeah, I can definitely see them releasing that to the public as a small teaser trailer for, you know, the first big trailer that we're probably gonna end up getting like somewhere around the end of the year. As always, keep your eyes open for these toys. They might be coming in anytime soon. And if you guys want to stay up to date with any Rise of the Beast news, as always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And stay alert for any Rise of the Beast news, because things are finally picking up. Which is ironic, because at the beginning of the year I said, things are going to be kind of slow this year. We're not going to see that many news. And now it's like, oh yeah, we got our first 30 seconds of footage in CinemaCon and the toys are coming. When the year started, I wasn't expecting this to happen this soon. Anyways, bye guys. Anyways guys, before we go, shout out to our amazing patrons: Xavier the God, Stitch Productions, Scrub Lordo, Allspark Studio, Epic Nin, Lord Racer, Transformers Gears and Brawn, that's quite a long name, Optination Reviews, Joshua, and even bigger shout out to our even bigger patrons, Jordan the Great and XNori23, who donated a amount of money. By donating to my Patreon, you get quite a few rewards. You get a shout out to you and your YouTube channels in the description down below. You get to collab with me in some of my videos if you so choose to. You can request some artwork from me, request your own videos, get exclusive early access to some of my videos and some other projects that I have in the background which I haven't shown yet. And I'm constantly updating the Patreon with brand new rewards and other stuff that I plan to do in the future. But keep in mind that this is entirely optional, because freedom is the right of all sentient beings. Thank you guys so much for donating, it's so much appreciated, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Stay safe guys!